WhiskyJason here, whiskey from the viewpoint of an American over here in Germany, tasting rare and exotic whiskeys. Today I have something from W.D. O'Connell Whiskey Merchants. This is a product of Ireland, single malt Irish whiskey, aged 13 years, sherry cask seasons, cask strength, bottle 188 from the single cask number 7985. 59%. Dahi O'Connell. I had the privilege of actually meeting him at a whiskey fair last year in Bremen. So he works with his partner together, Mareike Spitze over here in Germany, www.irish-whiskies.de. And she actually has this bottle on sale. Not on sale, she has it on offer for 119 euros. In UK, it's 100 UK. In Ireland, it's 139 euros. That has to do with our lower tax rate over here, VAT, as well as a much, much lower alcohol excise tax. So 139 in Ireland, 119 in Germany. All right, so what do we have here? We have 13-year-old Bushmills. I will be actually comparing a 19-year-old Cooley in a moment, so age doesn't mean automatically Bushmills. 13 years old Bushmills that was fully matured in a Oloroso sherry butt. Now, there are only 294 bottles. So that's less than 150 liters of juice from that barrel. A sherry butt holds 500. So this is probably, at least according to what I read here on the shop.wdoconnell.com, the second release in the sherry series. It's a single cask. I don't know if the first release had a different number or not, but there should have been a little bit more juice in there after 13 years. So I like this here. It can be described as simply outstanding. Full stop, end of sentence, boom. Now, paying 139, 119 euros for a 0.5 liter bottle is something where I normally don't consider it. But I met the guy. I'm trying some of his whiskeys at the moment. I'm interested in what there is, and I said, all right, why not? And the reviews of the first release of the sherry series in Ireland was phenomenal. So I was like, all right, good, I'll buy it. I'll see what happens. Now, I'm going to compare it to something which I think is also an outstanding bottle. It's from Dingle. It's a founding father. It's the Palace Bar. So this is 58.6%. I have bottle number 98 of 305. It's non-chilled filtered, product of Ireland, triple distilled, sherry cask. Yay. So this is a Oloroso cask, 13 years of age. This is 4, maybe 5 years of age, more 4. All right, so I have a tiny little bit left in my glass from my German video. Sorry, I'm going to savor every last drop of this. This, on the other hand, I am going to enjoy and share with you and show. I call this the torpedo whiskey. I'm going to tell you why in a second. On the nose, a lot of promising moments. I get that lime sherbet moment I get with somewhat older Bushmills and cask strength. I get a lot of dried fruit. I get a little bit of that wood spice. I'm going to say this is probably a American oak cask and not a European oak cask. I do get some tannins, but get a little bit of nuttiness, and I do get some dark milk chocolate. On the nose, better than average. The 59% doesn't burn. This, on the other hand, has a little bit more of that alcohol moment in there. And there's that tropical fruit punch I love. Oh, I love the tropical fruit punch of Dingle. Very, very good. For me, a little bit of the distillery character. Nice. A little bit more of a flavor push. A little bit more subtle, a little bit more understatement. Good. Cheers. Boom. It's almost like a torpedo. Ding, 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 ding. And then it's just like a slow burn. Yes, there's a little bit of alcohol. Yes, there's a little bit of wood spice. Yes, there's a little bit of dried fruits. And then it's like, as soon as I swallow, there's somehow a little bit more of an oxygen moment comes in there. And it just, wow. This is a B plus A minus whiskey. I'm telling you, this is amazing. I've done this I did this 5 times in a row in my German video. It's like each and every time, it's just like ding, 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 bam. And that fruit flavor profile that just explodes on your palate is unbelievably good. Oh, excuse me. They said here, this whiskey can be described as simply outstanding. And it is. It's just amazing. Officially, it says we have here notes of dark chocolate, roasted hazelnuts, sherry-soaked raisins, clove spice. This is just amazing. Unfortunately, 50 CLs for 139 euros in Ireland, 119 here in Germany. Fantastic. I added a little bit of water in my German video. Then the nose opened up a little bit in the direction I didn't like, a little bit more herbal moment. And the palate, it actually delayed that explosion moment a little bit longer. I swallowed and then was like, wait a second, oh, there it is, boom. So you don't even have to put any water in this. This is so magnificently matured and just created. I mean, W.D. O'Connell didn't do anything but bottle it at perfection. So they just waited until I was like, okay, this is good. And it is. The nose really does promise something in that direction, but this whiskey over-delivers. It's so good. Long finish. I still have a little bit of that woodiness, a little bit of that clove, a little bit of that that orange. I'm going to go for, lime sherbet is what I'm talking about. Maybe a little bit of orange sherbet and lime sherbet together. Excellent. Some of that has raisins, dark chocolates, a little bit of those. I'm not even sure I'm going to go with roasted hazelnuts. I don't like roasted hazelnuts. Roasted almonds. Mm-hmm. Wham. Oh, so good. So good. I assume, making an ass of you and me, I assume that this whiskey was purchased in the time where Diageo sold the Bushmills, traded it in with the Mexican now owner. And right before you trade something in, you get rid of some stock real quick. I know Teeling bought a lot of stock in that moment. At least I've been told. And other places bought that as well, and still seeping out on the market every once in a while. Single cask like this. This stuff is just great. I am going to compare it to this. In my personal opinion, this is still closed. It doesn't have a chance. I have hardly ever had a whiskey that was as good as this. All right, so the Dingle, for example, very good stuff, but still not at that level. You do notice the youthfulness, you do notice the heat in here, you do notice a little bit of that, a little bit of a limestone mineral moment going on. Still a B minus whiskey. But this is a B plus A minus whiskey. Fabulous. Do we need to pay 200 and how much is that now? 80 euros per liter for a great whiskey from Ireland? Maybe. Am I willing to pay it? Maybe. I hope not too often. All right. So, excellent stuff. Question of the day. Do you know of any other cask strength Bushmills single malt sherry matured, full maturation whiskey on the market in Ireland. Irish single malt whiskey from Bushmills, matured in a sherry cask, Oloroso, Pedro Jimenez, whatever you want to give me, at cask strength. Anything out there on the market that you can actually say, Jason, look, and it's available, and it's not going to cost 500 plus euros. Maybe that would be a bar problem. Thank you very much for watching. Thank you very much for liking. Thank you very much for sharing. Jason just going gaga over this bottle here of the WD40, WD O'Connell 13-year-old cask strength sherry season. Great stuff. If you get your hands on one of these 294 bottles, do it now. All the best. Bye-bye. Whiskey Jason here.